It all began with a small, almost imperceptible crack in the foundation of my life. A single conversation, a whispered rumor, and everything I thought I knew about my world began to unravel. I'm 8 months pregnant, 33 years old. For most of my life, I believed I understood what love felt like. I believed I knew him, my boyfriend, my partner, the father of the child growing inside me. But now, as I sit here staring at my swollen belly, questions I never thought I'd ask flood my mind. Last week, it all started to fall apart. A former colleague of mine, someone I used to work with, casually dropped a bombshell during a seemingly innocent catch-up. "You know," she said, leaning in as though sharing some juicy office gossip, "there's something odd about your boyfriend and one of his casuals. It's like, I don't know, the way he acts around her. He blushes, stammers. It's awkward." I froze. My heart raced, but I forced myself to stay composed. I tried to laugh it off, brushing her words aside as petty workplace drama. But the truth? Her words struck a nerve. Something about them felt too real. I wanted to dismiss it, to push it to the back of my mind and focus on the bigger things, our baby, the house we just bought together. But that's the thing about seeds. They don't just disappear, they grow. And once they take root, they're impossible to ignore. That night, I couldn't let it go. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. The words echoed in my mind, gnawing at my sanity. Finally, I confronted him. Gently at first. I didn't accuse him. I didn't want to believe it myself. I asked if there was someone at work who distracted him, someone who might mean more to him than she should. He froze. Just for a second. A moment so brief it would have been easy to miss if I hadn't been watching him so closely. That second shattered me. What came next felt like the slow unraveling of a tightly woven thread. His explanation came in pieces, each one more painful than the last. Her name, her story, the connection they shared. She was a casual worker he'd called on during the busier seasons, someone who had worked under him on projects. He said she was engaged, she lived across the country, and there was nothing to it. He swore up and down that nothing physical ever happened. Maybe I got a little attached, he finally admitted, his voice barely a whisper. But it wasn't like that, I swear. She's nothing to me. Nothing to him. The words echoed in my mind, but they felt hollow, meaningless. The more I dug, the worse it got. I found out about a day at work, a day that has been replaying in my head ever since. She had told him she wouldn't be coming back because of the distance. She had moved across the country, started a new life, and wanted to leave the job behind. And he overreacted. Badly. He begged her to reconsider. He made such a scene that she walked off site. She walked off. Why would a man who claims she's nothing to him unravel like that over her decision to leave? Why would he fight so hard to keep her around if she truly meant nothing? He insists they haven't spoken since that day. He swears it ended there, but I can't let it go. I demanded to know her name. I thought knowing it would give me some sense of closure, but it's only made things worse. I searched for her. I found her. And now I can't unsee her. She's everything I wish I wasn't right now. Young, beautiful, confident. Her photos radiate success, glamorous nights out, high-profile achievements, a life seemingly untouched by doubt or insecurity. And the worst part? She's recently broken off her engagement. The timing is too perfect, or maybe it's just too cruel. Every time I close my eyes, I see her face. Every time I open them, I feel like I can't breathe. I've scrolled through her social media more times than I can count, piecing together a narrative I don't even want to believe. And here I am, 8 months pregnant, sitting in a house we just bought together, wondering if this life we're building is already crumbling beneath me. I want to scream at him to demand answers, but what good would it do? He tells me it's all in my head, that I'm overthinking, that nothing happened. But how do I trust him when the evidence is written all over his face? The blushes, the stammers, the way he overreacted to her departure. I feel betrayed, broken, lost. And yet I don't know what to do. Do I fight for the life we've built together? For our child? For the future we planned? Or do I walk away and start over, no matter how painful that might be? This isn't just about me anymore. It's about our baby, our family. And I don't know if I can save either. For now, all I can do is wait. Wait for clarity. Wait for strength. Wait for the answers that only time can bring. But deep down, I can't help but wonder, is love enough to fix this? Or is the foundation already too cracked to hold?